To my fellow public servants, to the viewers, guests, welcome to DPWH Davao de Oro, 1st District Engineering Office. We are again present here this afternoon for the private conference for the procurement of civil works under invitation to bid number 2024-010 for 14 projects. And we are live by YouTube live streaming in compliance to Department Order number 6, series of 2024. Before we proceed, may I request the Secretariat for a roll call and acknowledge guests present.
Good afternoon, each and everyone.
Afternoon.
For the attendance of today's pre-bid conference, February 27, 2024, we have here our back chairperson, Madam Eva M. Del Piero.
Present.
Our back members, Engineer Carlo Antonio T. Guzman, Engineer Elmo R. Vasquez, and Engineer John Jeffrey D. Marcos. Our back secretariat, headed by Engineer Eric Y. Valdez and Ma'am Lucena M. Karma. From TWG members, Engineer Maria Shelby S. Hupia and Ma'am Josie V. Arellano. And from Planning and Design section, Engineer Joey Salam. That's all, Madam. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Ara. With the presence of the back chairperson and with majority of back members present, I hereby declare a quorum and call this meeting to order. We have here the preset agenda for this activity, agenda of pre-bid conference. First agenda, brief presentation, explanation by the back of the following: A, basic contract data; B, requirements of bidding documents; C, documents to be submitted by the bidders with its technical component, the bid, and financial component of the bid; D, criteria and procedure for eligibility check; and number 2, questions, comments from bidders, and the replies of back and other representatives of the procuring entity. 3, other matters, which is the 3-strike policy, and the last is the summary of proceedings, including supplemental bid bulletins to be issued. Is there any addition to our preset agenda for this afternoon's pre-bid conference? Since there is none, may I know the pleasure of the body?
I move for the adoption of the agenda.
I second.
It has been moved by Engineer Guzman and seconded by Engineer Vasquez. And with no objection, the motion to adopt this agenda for pre-bid conference is hereby approved. First in the order of business is the explanation of basic contract data, including contract description, ABC, and duration. This will be presented to us by Engineer Joey Salang from the Planning and Design section.
Welcome to the Davao de Oro 1st District Engineering Office Pre-Bid Conference. The Department of Public Works and Highways, Davao de Oro, 1st District Engineering Office, Nabunturan, Davao de Oro through its Bids and Awards Committee, BAC, invites bidders to submit bids for the infra projects, wherein GPPB Circular Number 6/2019 dated July 17, 2019 specifically Section 2.5 applies, to wit.
Good afternoon. First project. In name of contract, Asuncion to San Isidro to Laak to Veruela Road with a station at kilometer 15 plus 895 to kilometer 1517 to plus 487 with a contract ID number 24LE 0037, location at Davao de Oro, scope of work as part overlay with a width of 6.7 meters, the thickness of 50 millimeters at the station kilometer 1515 plus 829 to 1517 421 with a total length of 1,592 meters as per plan. Kilometer 1515 plus 895 to 1517 plus 487 with a total length of 1,592 as per RBIE. Installation of metal girders including concrete posts, installation of outside markers, chevron signs, application of reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings with approved budget for the contract 39,200,000 pesos only. The source of fund FY 2024 GAA. The contract duration at 68 calendar days. Size range medium A, license category B, with a cost of bid documents of 25,000. This is the location map. The typical details. Typical details of pavement markings. Adjutant photos of the beginning of project. The middle of the project. The end of the project. Next project, name of contract, Surigao-Davao Coastal Road with a station at kilometer 1781 plus minus 586 to kilometer 1781 plus 385 section at kilometer 1783 plus 550 to kilometer 1784 plus 560. Then next station, kilometer 1785 plus 062 to 1785 plus 515. Station, kilometer 1785 plus 624 to kilometer 1786 plus 007. And next station at kilometer 1787 plus 640 to 1788 plus 439, and kilometer 1792 plus 298 to kilometer 1792 plus 808 with a contract ID number 24LE0038, location at Pantukan, Davao de Oro, with a scope of work asphalt overlay with a width of 13.4 meters, the thickness of 50 millimeter. Section 3 at kilometer 1785 plus 035 to kilometer 1785 plus 479 with a total length of 444 meters as per plan. Kilometer 1785 plus 060 to 1785 plus 515 with a total length of 453 meters as per RBIE. Section 4 with a kilometer 1785 plus 588 to kilometer 1785 plus 727 with a total length of 139 meters as per plan. Kilometer 1785 plus 624 to kilometer 85 plus 770 with a total length of 146 meters as per RBIE. Section 5, kilometer 1787 plus 612 to 1788 plus 513 with a total length of 901 meters as per plan. And kilometer 1787 to 640 to 1788 plus 439 with equivalent length of 792 meters as per RBI. Section 1, kilometer 1780 plus 423 to kilometer 1781 plus 383 with a length of 960 as per plan. 1784 plus and minus 586 to 1781 plus 385 with a total length of 971 meters as per plan. Section 2 is kilometer 1783 plus 522 to 1784 plus 534 with a total length of 1012 meters as per plan. Equivalent of as per IBRE 1783 plus 550 to 1784 plus 560 with equivalent length of 998 as per RBI. Section 4, kilometer 17 plus 1785 plus 727 to kilometer 1785 plus 978 with a total length of 251 meters as per plan. Kilometer 1785 plus 770 to kilometer 1786 plus 7 with a total length of 222 as per RBI. Section 6, kilometer 1792 plus 272 to kilometer 1792 plus 793, equivalent length of 521 as per plan. Kilometer 1792 plus 298 to kilometer 1792 plus 808 with a total length of 510 meters as per RBI. Application of reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings with approved budget for the contract 96,500,000 pesos only. Source of fund FY 2024 GAA, contract duration at 123 calendar days, size range medium A, license categories B, also B documents 50,000 pesos. This is the location map of our project. The typical details of project. Typical details for reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings. This is the digital photos the projects. And of the project. Total costs. Section 2, this is the beginning of project start. This is the end. Section 2. Section 3, total start of the project. The end. Section 4, beginning, the end. Section 5, start. The end. Section 6, start. Number 3, name of contract, construction of flood mitigation structure, Barangay Napnapan, Pantukan, Davao de Oro, with a contract ID number 24LE0051, location at Pantukan, Davao de Oro, with the scope of work, construction of reinforced concrete revetment of steel sheet pile, construction of grouted riprap for backslope protection, with approved budget for contract 96,500,000 pesos. The source of fund FY 2024 GAA CSSP CPAD. Contract duration at 335 calendar days. Size range medium A. License category B. Cost of bid documents 50,000 pesos. This is the location map. The vicinity map at section 1. Vicinity map of section 2. The typical details. And total photos. Next project, name of contract, construction of revetment along Libudon Creek, Barangay Libudon, Mabini, Davao de Oro, with a contract ID number 24LE0052, location at Mabini, Davao de Oro, scope of work, construction of reinforced concrete revetment with concrete barrier, construction of grouted riprap for backslope protection, installation of mattresses with filter cloth for scour protection. Approved budget for the contract is 49 million pesos only. Source of fund FY 2024 GAA CSP CPAD. Contract duration at 201 calendar days. Size range medium A. License category B. Cost of bid documents at 25,000 pesos. This is the location map of project. The vicinity map has 5 segments. The typical details of our project. The digital photos of the project. Number 5, name of contract, construction of revetment along Bukal River, Bukal, Nabunturan, Davao de Oro, with a contract ID number of 24LE0053, location at Nabunturan, Davao de Oro. Scope of works, construction of reinforced concrete revetment with concrete barrier, construction of grouted riprap for backslope protection, installation of mattresses with filter cloth for scour protection, removal of existing PCCP with a thickness of 0.23 meters and replaced with PCCP of 28 thickness, 0.28 meters thickness, removal of structure, obstruction, construction of reinforced concrete box culvert with a 30 meters by 3 meters by 3 meters, 1 unit. Installation of reinforced concrete pipe culvert. Installation of metal girders, including concrete posts. With approved budget for the contract is 49 million pesos. The source of fund, FY 2024 GAA-CSSP-CPAG. Contract duration at 201 calendar days. Size range medium A. License category B. Cost of bid documents 25,000. This is the location map of our project. Vicinity map. It has 4 segments. 6 to 8. The typical details of our project. The digital photos. Next, number 6, name of contract, construction of revetment along New Sibunga Creek, New Sibunga, Nabunturan, Davao de Oro, with a contract ID number 24LE0054, location at Nabunturan, Davao de Oro. Scope of works, construction of reinforced concrete revetment, construction of grouted riprap for backslope protection, installation of mattresses with filter cloth for scour protection, with approved budget for the contract is 49 million pesos only. Source of fund, FY 2024 GAA-CSSP-CPAG. Contract duration at 201 calendar days. Size range medium A. License category B. Cost of bid documents 25,000 pesos. The location map of the project. With a segment of 6. Vicinity map. The vicinity map of the project. The typical details. The digital photos. Next, number 7, name of contract, construction of road, Purok, Narra, Barangay Matiao, Pantukan, Davao de Oro, with a contract ID number at 24L80055, location Pantukan, Davao de Oro. Scope of works, concreting with a width of 6.1 meters, thickness of 230 millimeters. Beginning at Station 0 to Station 0 plus 840 with a total length of 840 meters. Roadway excavation, surplus common excavation, construction of canal lining and other minor drainage structures, application of reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings. Approved budget for the contract is 19,600,000 pesos. Source of fund, FY 2024 GAA, CESP, CPAG. Contract duration at 128 calendar days. Size range, small v. License category, C and D. Cost of bid documents at 25,000 pesos. The location map of our project is the typical details of the project. The digital photos. The middle digital photos. The end of the project with digital photos. Next, number 8. Name of contract, construction of road, Purok 4 Patilan, Barangay Bongbong, Pantukan, Davao de Oro. Contract ID number 24LE0056, location Pantukan, Davao de Oro. Scope of works, concreting with a width of 6.1 meters with a thickness of 230 millimeters. At Station 0 to Station 0 plus 720 with a total length of 720 meters. Roadway excavation, surplus common excavation, construction of minor drainage structures, application of reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings. Approved budget for the contract, 14,700,000 pesos. Source of fund, FY 2024 GAA, CESP, CPAG. Contract duration at 102 calendar days. Size range, small b. License category, C and D. Cost of bid documents, 25,000 pesos. This is the location map of the project. The typical details of the project. The digital photos, start of the project. In the middle of the project. In the end of the project, the digital photos. Next, number 9. Name of contract, construction of road, Barangay Sa, Nabunturan, Davao de Oro, with a contract ID number 24LE0057, location at Nabunturan, Davao de Oro. Scope of works, concreting with a width of 6.1 meters, and thickness of 230 millimeters. Station 00 to Station 0 plus 895 with a length of 895 meters. Roadway excavation, surplus common excavation, construction of minor drainage structures, application of reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings. With approved budget for the contract is 14,850,000 pesos. Source of funds, FY 2024 GAA-CCSP-BIP. Contract duration at 106 calendar days. Size range, small b. License category at C and D. Cost of bid document, 25,000 pesos. This is the location of our project. The typical details of our project. Digital photos, beginning project, the middle, the end. Next, number 10, name of contract, construction of road, Upper Pangasinan, Barangay King, Pantukan, Davao de Oro, with a contract ID of 24LE0058, location at Pantukan, Davao de Oro. Scope of works, concreting with a width of 6.1 meters, a thickness of 230 millimeters. At station 002, station 0 plus 910 with a total length of 910 meters. Roadway excavation, surplus common excavation, application of reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings. With a approved budget for the contract is 19,600,000 pesos. Source of fund FY 2024 GAA CSSP-CPAG. Contract duration at 127 calendar days. Size range, small b. License category at C and D. Cost of bid documents at 25,000 pesos. This is the location of our project. The typical details. Digital photos, start of a project, middle, the end. Number 11, name of contract, construction of road, Barangay Nakayan to Barangay Poblacion, Laak, Davao de Oro. With a contract ID number of 24LE0059. Location at Laak, Davao de Oro. Scope of works, concreting with a width of 6.1 meters, a thickness of 230 millimeters. Section 1, 0, Station 1 at Station 0 plus 3.05 to Station 0 plus 433.257 with a total length of 430.21 meters. Section 2, Station 0 plus 510.985 to Station 0 plus 568.138 with a total length of 57.15 meters. Section 3, Station 0 plus 666.746 to Station 0 plus 754.241 with a total length of 87.5 meters. Section 4, Station 0 plus 800.295 to Station 0 865.665 the total length of 65.37 meters. Section 5, Station 0 plus 924.157 to Station 1 plus 030.157 with a total length of 106 meters. Roadway excavation, surplus common excavation, construction of minor drainage structures, application of reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings. With a pro budget for the contract, 19,600,000 pesos. The source of fund, FY 2024 GAA, CCSP-CPAD. Contract duration at 124 calendar days. Size range, small b. License category at C and D. Cost of bid documents, 25,000 pesos. This is the location map of our project. It has 5 sections. Typical details. Digital photos. Section 1. Digital photos, section 2. Section 3. Section 4. Section 5. Number 12, name of contract, construction of road, Elizalde to New Barili, Mako, Davao de Oro, location at Mako, Davao de Oro. Scope of works, concreting with a width of 6.1 meters and a thickness of 230 millimeters. At station 3 plus 266 to stations 3 plus 591 with a total length of 325 meters. Roadway excavation, surplus common excavation, paving of shoulders, construction of canal lining and other minor drainage structures, application of reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings. Approved budget for the contract, 9,900,000 pesos. Source of fund, FY 2024 GAA. Contract duration at 77 calendar days. Size range small b. License category at C and D. Cost of bid documents, 10,000 pesos. This is the location map of the project. The typical details. Digital photos. Next, number 13. Name of contract, construction of road, Purok 1 to Purok 7 to Purok 8, New Babisayas, Mawab, Davao de Oro, with a contract ID number at 24LE0061, location at Mawab, Davao de Oro. Scope of works, concreting with a width of 6.1 meters and a thickness of 280 millimeters. Station 0 to station 1 plus 300 with a total length of 1,300 meters. Roadway excavation, embankment from roadway, structure excavation, embankment from barrow, concrete paved shoulder, construction of canal lining and other minor drainage structures, application of reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings. With approved budget for the contract, 24,500,000. A source of fund, FY 2024 GA, contract duration at 139 calendar days, size range small b, license category at C&D, cost of bid documents 25,000 pesos. This is the location map of our project. The typical details. The digital photos. Number 14, name of contract, construction of road, Nueva Visayas, Mawab, Davao de Oro. Contract ID number 24LA0062. Location at Mawab, Davao de Oro. Scope of works, completing with a width of 6.1 meters with a thickness of 230 millimeters. Station at 0, 2, 1, plus 280 with a total length of 1,280 meters. Roadway excavation, surplus common excavation, construction of minor drainage structure, construction of single barrel box culvert, application of reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings. With approved budget for the contract is 19,800,000 pesos. Source of fund FY 2024 GA, contract duration at 133 calendar days, size range small b, license category at C&D, cost of bid documents at 25,000 pesos. This is the location map of our project. The typical details of our project. Digital photos, the beginning of project.
Thank you, Engineer Salang, for your explanation and detailed presentation of the projects to be procured by the interested bidders. The next in the order of business is the requirements of bidding documents and so on and so forth.
Requirements of bidding documents. All documents required, including the instructions to bidders, the general conditions of contract, special condition of contract, specifications, drawings, bill of quantities, and forms, such as bid securities, are all uploaded to PhilJEP's website and our website at the DPWH. A complete set of bidding documents may be acquired by interested bidders from the procurement unit at the DPWH Davao de Oro 1st DEO Nabunturan Davao de Oro and upon payment of the applicable fee for the bidding documents. It may also be downloaded free of charge from the website of the Philippine Government Electronic Procurement System, PhilJEPS, and the website of the procuring entity, provided that bidders shall pay the applicable fee for the bidding documents not later than the submission of their bids. Documents to be submitted by the bidder. The following documents should be included by the interested bidders in their bids. For the technical component of the bid, A. Eligibility documents such as PhilJEP certificate. B. PCAB license and registration. C. Statement of all ongoing government and private contracts, SLCC only. NFCC computation and statement of total assets and total liabilities. D. Joint venture agreement, if applicable. E. Technical documents such as bid security, project requirements such as the organizational chart for the contract, list of contractors' personnel, list of major equipment, and omnibus statement, which is 10 items. For financial component of the bid, A. Bid form. B. Bid prices and the bill of quantities. C. Detailed estimates, including a summary sheet indicating unit prices of construction materials, labor rates, and equipment rentals. D. Cash flow by quarter. These documents should be submitted using the envelope system. Bidders are urged to only fasten the documents at the topmost portion instead of binding them. Each document should be ear tagged appropriately. There shall be 3 copies of documents: the original copy, copy 1, and copy 2. The original copies of technical component of the bid shall be sealed in one envelope, and the original copies of financial component of the bid shall be sealed in another envelope. These envelopes should be labeled as original copy of technical component and original copy of financial component respectively. These labeled envelopes shall be sealed into one envelope and label it as the original copy of the bid. The same procedure applies to copy 1 and copy 2. Lastly, the original copy, copy 1 and copy 2 of the bid shall be sealed into one final envelope to be submitted here in conference room, 2nd floor, DPWH, 1st District Engineering Office, Nabunturan, Davao de Oro. Bids can also be submitted electronically through electronic_beads_Compostela Valley at dpwh.gov.ph. Please be reminded, key personnel, there should be no overlapping or no dual functions, especially in project manager, project engineer, materials engineer, and safety officer. Tax identification number should be indicated in your bid documents. It will be needed during the award of contract. Financial documents should be written legibly. Discrepancies of bid prices between figures and in words will prevail. Bids not addressing or providing all the required items in the bidding documents, especially in the bill of quantities, the bid will be considered as non-responsive. Always check your documents before submitting to avoid disqualification. All bidders should update their PhilJEP's contractor's profile application as mandated and in accordance to Section 8.5.2 of 2016 Iranian Riles of RA 9184 and the GPPB Resolution Number 150, 2021. In addition to our bidding documents, bidders are required to include in their technical documents the affidavit of site inspection with proof of evidence of actual visit of the area. This is to avoid problems during the implementation of the project, as per BAC Resolution Number 071 Series of 2023. Criteria and procedure for eligibility check. Criteria and procedure for eligibility check that are set forth in Section 23 of the revised implementing rules and regulations of RA 9184. All prospective bidders should have updated their class of documents. These documents were already discussed by the Secretariat. During the opening of bids, the BAC will check the eligibility result of contractor's profile application from Procurement Service of Central Office. and simultaneously conduct the eligibility check and preliminary examination of the technical components of the bids. Bidders who are found eligible and the same time pass the preliminary examination of their technical proposal and financial proposal, the committee will read the bid amounts stated in the bid form.
Thank you. Thank you. We are now through with Agenda 1 and its subsections. We will now proceed to Agenda 2, which is the questions, comments from the bidders, and replies of the BAC and other representatives of the procuring entity. Is there any questions or comments from the bidders, from the viewers? None. Since there is no questions and comments, we will proceed to other matters. The three-strike policy against violation of Section 69.1.I of the IRR of RA 9184 by video coverage.
Three-strike policy. The three-strike policy against violation of Section 69.1.I of the IRR of R 9184 and the following administrative sanctions enumerated as follows. A bidder that had purchased bidding documents, but subsequently withdrawn from the bidding or submitted a letter non-participation or did not submit a bid without a valid cause as determined by the Bids and Awards Committee concerned. B, a bidder submitting a late bid without a valid cause as determined by the BAC concerned. C, a bidder submitting insufficient or defective bid documents, such as insufficient bid securities and other deficiencies. D, other acts that tend to defeat the purpose of public bidding as determined by the concerned BAC, provided that these acts have been indicated or discussed in the instructions to bidders, bid bulletin, notices, minutes of pre-bid conference, or other similar instruments. The following administrative sanctions on the airing contractor for violation of three-strike policy: for the violation or strike a first warning, for the second strike, a second warning, for the third strike, which together with the first two strikes constitutes the first offense against the three-strike policy, an administrative penalty of suspension for 1 year from participating in any procurement process in any office of the DPWH. For the second offense, that is, the second set of three strikes committed by the bidder, an administrative penalty of suspension for 2 years from participating in any procurement process in any office of the DPWH.
Thank you. We will proceed to the last agenda, the summary of proceedings, including supplemental bid bulletins to be issued, and it will be presented to us by the procurement head, Engineer Valdez.
Good afternoon, Madam. All agenda for pre-bid conference are well explained and discussed by the Secretariat. Prospective bidders are advised to visit anytime our website for any supplemental bid bulletin issued. Thank you.
Thank you, Engineer Valdez. And all of the business in the agenda were already taken into consideration. May I know the pleasure of the body?
I move for the adjournment of this meeting.
I second it.
It has been moved by Engineer Guzman and seconded by Engineer Marcos, and with no objection, the motion for the adjournment of this agenda is hereby approved. This conference is now adjourned. Thank you, and once again, good afternoon.